been a really fun week. My friend Jen Heilman calls it Shway, Shway. And so gosh, 9 weeks, we are shwaying it with a Y, and my mind is just blown. I can't believe the effectiveness of this work in combination. And it was a long time coming and just is working out so beautifully. So anyway, in preparation for this program, this incredible program that I am launching with my dear friend Jen Heilman, I've been doing some really intense work in my home and my mind and my heart and all over the place. I've been taking a deeper and more honest look at myself and the stories that I've been living out and holding on to. And they're just sitting right there in front of me. I've been ignoring them for so long. And taking a look is really contributing to a massive amount of growth. So everything feels super raw and exciting right now. And I'm not quite ready to share the details, but I can feel the energy shift in my entire family as I show up to my life in this new way. My own clarity is like, it's just rippling through our home and clearing gunk from not only our physical space, but from our minds and our hearts. And I feel like we all just have more space to breathe as a result of this work that we've been doing. Super powerful. So I've done a lot of feng shui in the past, but I've never had the tools to heal the wounds that I've uncovered like I do now. So things have come up in feng shui. And I've done a lot of work in terms of shifting things and noticing things. But now with these tools of the Y work, I am able to really move through and notice and get raw and real with what's coming up. So the combination of working with my Y word as I explore and shift my physical space and arrangement, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced. And Jen will tell you the same thing because we're going through it at the same time. I just feel totally unstoppable. Like it's this feeling that I've felt it before. But this time I'm choosing to leave behind some baggage that I have carried along with me in the past. So done a lot of growth in the last few years, but there's these stories and this baggage that I've carried through every new journey. And I feel like for the first time, I'm seeing some of that in a way I hadn't seen it before. And I'm choosing to grow past it and move through the things that I've allowed in the past to sabotage me. So big stuff. There'll be lots more sharing coming. But I share this with you this week because as spring rolls around, it's a perfect time for us to create a fresh start. So we get to decide how we want to emerge into the world. We get to decide where we want to grow and who we want to let fertilize our dreams, or who we allow to stomp on our growth. And we're each in control of our own experience here in this human body, and things happen, life gets messy, but we get to decide how to react, what to think, and how to show up. So showing up to my life in such a powerful way with this Y work and the feng shui, it's quite possibly the most transformational work I've ever done. And it's the combination of the two that's so powerful. So things are about to get really good, and I'm pumped about that. But as in my typical blog, I want to just show you some of the work that I do. And um, it's really about thinking a thought, asking some questions, and taking action. This is just one of the many tools I use in my life coaching work, in my self-coaching work. Um, but it is powerful, this who, what, when, where, why, how. So the thought for this week is it's time for a fresh start. And I ask, who does this thought belong to? And it's me. I'm super excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to grow to a new level. So I ask, what purpose does this thought serve? And that's exactly the purpose, growth. I ask, when am I ready to release this thought? And I don't feel like I'm ever ready to release growth, but we'll see. For now, the answer is never. Where do I need to put this thought next? And I'm going to put it to work, right? The thought is it's time for a fresh start. So I'm going to get to work. And so why am I giving this thought power? Because I've reached a new level. I've plateaued at a new level and I got comfortable there. And now it's time to move on up again, and kick things up a notch. And, I do have some discomfort with that, like move up. I have some stories around that are really hard for me. But when I say up, I just mean wider and more expansive and more powerful. um, and it just feels good to it's like when you look down from a 30,000 foot perspective, you can see things really differently when you're in there. And so that concept of moving up is just like seeing and seeing things really differently. It's just like the bigger and more out there you get in terms of your own view of your life and the world, the more clear things look. So how can my why and or purpose lead me to my next action? And my why is growth. So growth asks me to get uncomfortable and face my fears and weaknesses, which I'm seeing in this feng shui and why work. Growth reminds me that expansion comes in waves. We can't always be growing at massive momentum. There's rest and there's expansion, and rest and expansion. And it's time for another one. It's time to grow again, and that's exciting. So growth says, do the work, mama. It's going to be worth it. And this work is everything. I believe in you and your visions and dreams and your fresh start. So let me know if you need some help getting those fresh starts kick-started. One of my favorite mentors says we are herd animals and we're not meant to do this work alone. And when I get to work with women in these ways and just facilitate their own growth and expansion, it's powerful stuff. So please reach out if I can help you in any way. Until next week. My goal is your growth, so I hope this was helpful to you. Please do reach out and let me know. And remember that we can work one-on-one together in the 9-week Live Your Why coaching program. You can find the link to that on the website. You can also listen to our co-hosted podcast, Creating Wealth and Wellness, free on iTunes or here on the website. And if you're interested in building residual income, check out the Join Our Networking Family link. Until next time, keep doing that thought work. I believe in you.